Hari Om, Namaskar to all of you. Hey Janardana, today I have a very interesting question. Vidya Warrior. Whenever she asks a question, it will be thought provoking. We should thank her for asking this question. Namaskaram Guruji, thank you for the very powerful inspiration. Guruji, what are the core practices which Hindus should readopt and include in their life? The question looks simple, but it is not that simple. Readopt, she says. What is readopt? Since we have not adopted, we have to readopt. We have to imbibe some of the practices. Vedas speak very beautifully. That is the document which probably we have to revisit. And basic thing itself, you have got everything in it. Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava. That's all. Matru, Pitru they started. They did not say Mata or Pita. Through the mother, her lineage. Through the father, his lineage. Through Acharya, probably all his yesteryear's Acharya Gurukulam. And through Atiti, Swam Narayan. So first they said Matru, then they said Pitru, then they said Acharya, and they said Atiti. How many of us really prostrate our parents? Some people say the respect is there in the heart. I don't deny that. Okay, Lord did not just create a heart alone, He created a body also. You can do something like showing your reverence. Showing your reverence to your parents by prostrating them. It's a very simple thing which we can adopt. Suppose parents are not there, their photographs will be there. Every day you can prostrate them and then go to your business or office or whatever work you have. There is nothing wrong. It's a basic practice. You may not believe in God also, but you must believe in your ancestry. Most of the time the conversions are happening in India. Why? Because we don't believe in our own ancestry. Your ancestors belonged to a very rich tradition, culture. They have brought into many things in your family. They have so much, if family was together, it was because of your ancestry, because of your elders following certain practices, believing in those practices, having total faith in those practices. That is where your ancestry comes. Suddenly you cannot decide to convert from your religion to some other religion. It's not possible. If you are doing it, it shows your ignorance. You may be doing it because of some extraneous factors, like a little bit of, you have loans, finance, somebody is able to give you that money and then immediately you convert yourself. What kind of a faith is this? What kind of a belief is this? This is all happening because we don't have faith with our own ancestry. So, respecting our parents is nothing else but respecting our ancestors through them. Because they are the final representative available to us as our ancestors. On behalf of ancestors, they are the main people available today. So we show our reverence by prostrating them. There is nothing wrong. Bending down oneself, putting the head on their feet. The head is the Brahmana, this chest is the Kshatriya, the stomach is the Vaishya, and below is the Shudra, right from the hip to leg. You are yourself a composition of 4 castes, major castes. So the Brahmana which is there in the head must be balanced. If the Brahmana is not balanced, then ego sets in. So in order that that ego should dissipate, we put the Brahmana on the feet of our parents, our elders. The head is put on the feet. The feet of the elders is nothing else but the Shudra. To the Lord, the feet. We put the head to the feet so that the ego and associated maladies like jealousy, greed, possessiveness, anger, resentment, all these things go away, and when we get up, we are more an egoless person. So the first thing is to show reverence to your own elders. When you go to office, you thank so many times, you tell good morning, good evening, good afternoon, so many times. Just because they are paying you money. Okay, you teach your kids and all, say thanks. But we were never thankful to our own parents. Have we been thankful? Have we been grateful to what they have done to us? How many of us are really thankful? Don't say I am thankful from the heart. You have a body. There is a body given to you. The body can do certain things. The body has got certain duties to do. Like the body claiming certain rights, the body has got certain duties to do. So first is the reverence as a Hindu. In fact, this is something which can be practiced by everybody in every religion. That is why Hindu is a way of life. It can be adopted by any religion. It more talks on self. It more talks on how to upgrade ourselves to better levels of existence. So everybody can start with that. It's a very simple practice. Show the reverence. Take the blessings of the elders. The blessings of the elders alone matters in life. If you are blessed by your father, mother, there cannot be a better blessing at all. That is, your ancestors are blessing you. They bless you. Even if your children does not read properly, study properly, don't worry about that. Keep blessing them. Do what all you can do to improve their level, standard of education. If they are short in memory, teach them some memory techniques or take them to proper people who can guide them in all those things. Yes, do all that. But never ever go and ask with somebody whether my boy will be alright or not. Once you raise that question, a doubt comes in the mind of the parent. When a doubt comes in the mind of the parent, that is the most dangerous thing. In one way, it becomes a shapam. In one way, it becomes a curse to the child. Pitru Kadaksham is more required. Pitru Kadaksham can come only from the blessings of parents and elders, extended family. Elders in the extended family, they should keep on blessing their children. Okay. That is all the parents' duty. Even when the kid is depressed, the parent has to come to the kid and say, don't worry, these are all very normal things. If you are not able to do now, you will do it later. It's not a big thing. It's not a rocket science. Don't worry, you will be able to do it. Encourage him, encourage her. Don't go and ask somebody, will my boy get through in this? He will get through in this. Bless him more number of times. If he is not getting this time, next time, give him that encouragement, give her that encouragement to live life. Vedas were pro-life. Vedas were not anti-life. Vedas were not for next life. It was for the present life. So the basic thing they say is prostrate parents. That's where it starts. If you as a Hindu or you as a person in this world, if you have not adopted all along this, re-adopt this practice. By readopting this practice, you will be gaining a lot in life. Positivity will come into the mind when parents bless the child. Just bless the child. If he is not well, tell him, you will be well, you will be fine. That will stand as a kavacha. That will stand as a protective armor for the child. So always blessing the child is the only way, the real way the child gets a reprieve from so many things. So the parent's duty is that. So inculcate. If the kids have not adopted, readopt it. Okay, parents must be always available for their children. They must be easily approachable. Some parents are not easily approachable. They maintain a very tough and rough stand with the child, thinking that by controlling them or by being rough, they feel the child will grow in a much better way. We are doing it only in the interest of the child. You are not knowing something else. You are spoiling the chances of the child. In the long run, it may look as though the child is getting conditioned and doing things the way you want. Please remember, forefathers are watching through you. And ultimately, whether it is going to really help the child or not, we do not know. So, you may have to readopt this. First thing is Pitrus, forefathers. Ancestors' blessings is a must. That is what helps you in material life, in spiritual life, in everything. It is more the ancestors' blessings, forefathers' blessings. That's how to get it. Mere puja punaskaras alone will not help you. You have to adopt certain practices. We have forgotten our tradition. Many places we have forgotten our religion itself. Very simple thing is, normally if you are a Hindu, whether male or female, you will have something on the forehead. Today you find neither the male nor the female, they don't keep anything, not a kumkumam, not a vibhuti. Sometimes some kids nowadays, they have some plastic small things. We have never taught them the importance of it. These things should have been carried, a minimum thing, nothing big, a minimum thing which shows that you are devoted in your own way. Don't say devotion is inside. Devotion is always inside. Then what for the body is given? See, you will say ritualist. It's all rituals. Every day morning you wash your teeth. You take coffee or some beverage. You are taking bath, going to office. Okay. Getting married, having children, coming back. All this. Every day go night to sleep. What are you doing? The same thing you are repeating every day. Is it not a ritual? When you repeat the same thing, it's a ritual. At least here, by repeating, it will become spiritual. Okay. There, in order to maintain the body, you are taking bath, you are doing so many things. Is it not? Similarly, to carry your identity, you have an identity like an Aadhaar card. You belong to this Bolka, there is an identity. Sometimes you have identity on the basis of caste and you are fighting among yourselves, where you don't need an identity. The identity must be more from tradition point of view, culture point of view, religion point of view. Okay. Those days, yes, they said women should take care of the house, girls should take care of the house, the man will go out and that was there. If we earned money enough for the house, he will give enough. The lady of the house will also be very frugal. She will know to what extent she can extend. She will purchase only things which are very much necessary. These things have changed. We have readopted ourselves to the change also, you see. Today we have gone to the extent of what our Prime Minister said, Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao. Today a female child cannot be insulted. There may be some instance happening here and there. We are not talking about those crooks and criminals. We are talking about very normal people. Okay. Today we educate children. In fact, females today are occupying very high positions. They are doing so many things. Right from airspace industry to doctor to anywhere you can see. Engineer, technocrats, they shine in all fields. Today they are not only emotional partners, they are also economic partners. They have come forward and they do things with precision. That's what we have seen. Today no female or no caste also, nobody can say you belong to a low caste. There are laws for it. We have brought laws. We found people are not understanding the ethical sense or aesthetical sense of what was said by Manu or what was said in Sanatana Dharma. So when people started misbehaving, the governments did not keep quiet. They brought various laws to protect those communities. They have brought unity among us. But still that has to go away from your heart. If it has to go away from your heart, it means that you have not known in depth about your own religion, your own tradition, your own culture. You have not learnt it properly. Okay, people fight in the name of caste, but they don't have anything in the Pundarikam, how to have the normal things where they are supposed to have, they should have, where they are not supposed to have, those qualities they have. Today, unity among the Hindus is very important. When you go to the temple, you should take the kids also there, you should show them various things there. First of all, we should have the practice of going to temple. Today, work from home, temple and all we can see on the TV itself or on, now the internet is there. Yes, the internet is useful in one way. I am able to communicate to you. Yes, I don't say. But that itself, yes, maybe an elderly people may be there at home. They may not be able to visit the house. When they show some directly of some program somewhere, they feel very happy about it because they are not able to be there. But people who are very normal, who can very well go to temples, they can see the wonder of temples, they don't go at all. When the elders themselves do not go, where is the question of youngsters? So as a kid, if you have a kid, you should take him or her to the temple. That is the stage to wonder for the kid. You take the kid to the airport and you are showing the plane like that, you must take the kid to the temple. You must show what all is going on. First, you must have a thorough look what is built inside the temple. So many things will be there. You can understand so many things of the past, but you don't have time. See, just merely office and home alone is not enough for life. Work-life balance means the other side is not merely home. It is also activities connected with the home. Connected with the home activities means it is tradition, culture, religion. Because these are all something home is closer to the heart. Religion is a subject of the heart. Religion is not a subject of the mind. Okay. Somewhere they may say knowledge, but at the same time, wonder was never forgotten by our rishis and munis. Wonder was an aspect always of the rishis and munis. Okay, they always wondered, though they had so much of knowledge. Though they had a lot of realization, still they did not lose the art of wondering. The innocence was always there. Okay. Innocence got replaced by ignorance in us. And with a little bit of some intellectuality, we start commenting about so many things about religion. Without really knowing, without really going through the scripture, just seeing here and there 2 lines, we start talking. So unless we have that kind of an affection towards our religious practices, where religion should be the heart, you must feel it from the heart. Love is felt from the heart, not from the mind. A lady is saying to me, she's about 40, 45 years of age. She is in love with some person, but at the same time, she is analyzing various factors. She is bringing mind into the picture. She is looking at future. She is thinking how my relationship will be. Once it is love, even one day it survives, that's all. Love should have an element of let go factor. If let go factor is not there in love, it is not love. Okay, it is just lust, or it is probably some sort of infatuation. Okay. If that kind of a love is there, it is of no use. You may be aged, but still you are not looking at love from the heart point of view. Mind is also coming, there is a lot of analysis going on. So like that, religion is more a subject of the heart. You cannot analyze and find out, give a reasoning to it. See, nowadays kids want reasoning for anything and everything. Your emotions you cannot reason out. Your thoughts you cannot reason out. Your feelings you cannot reason out. Same thing only religion. You cannot reason out. Religion is more of the inner. Okay. So no analysis is possible. So if your children are trained right from the younger days, by putting in, not losing the wonder what they had when they were born, that is where a parent succeeds. First, the parent should imbibe himself or herself with such qualities. Otherwise, yes, you cannot understand what I am saying. It is not if you just sit with books, if you just sit with TVs or videos or internet, your life ends with that. You won't be able to see anything in life. You must step out, you must see the wonder of this world. Once you start wondering the world, already you have become very religious. Hindu, to say Hindu means you wonder it. Such an old religion. Thousands of years back. Even before all our present religions have come. Still that religious fervor, we have Hindus about 1.4 billion in this world. Some one major segment who are nature worshippers. Every day can you see the rising sun? How many of us have the habit of seeing the rising sun? You will say, I am living in a flat. Yes. Even when you come out somewhere among the flats, there will be a gap that you have to find out first. Then you should see the rising sun. Aditya, rising sun. Setting sun is for people like us. For a youngster, it is rising sun. Sun gives you a lot of clarity. Morning, so you must go, take the kid. Offer a namaskar to the rising sun. Can you do this practice? It's a simple practice. So, like that moon, you have to see the moon. Every day the moon is it's all very much available. Hindus are more nature worshippers. Across the river Indus, there were some people who were praying to the sun, moon and the stars, who were praying to the water and the fire, who were using the earth and praying to it. They basically prayed to 5 elements of nature with consciousness, with full of that love. Nature worshippers. They gave a lot of respect. You go to any temple, you see in the temple, what is there? Tirtham is there. Tirtham is water. If you go inside the temple, there will be maram. One sthala vriksham, they will say, tree will be there. They will say some history, some thousands of years, that tree is there. Okay. If you see, every lord will have a vahanam, an animal. Everything of nature is respected by a Hindu. A Hindu can never be violent if he is a true Hindu. That is where Hindus have accepted many religions coming into this country. But Hindus know what to do and how to do when things go awry. They have the intelligence of Chanakya. There were some very great intelligent experts, Aryabhatta, mathematics, Ramanujam. Great people were born in this world. Not that this world, this part of the world was short of any intellect or intelligence. We have the wisdom of the rishis. So, can you adopt a little bit of these things? Can you make your son or daughter to have a little bit of kumkum? Pottu? Of course, we can't compel them. But we should keep saying right from the younger days that these things are there. First, you have not showcased to them things that are available with us. The problem is, we ourselves do not know. So, if you have to readopt, you have to once again go back, visit all those things. A little bit of slokas, stotras. What is there? Can you not hear like watching Netflix? Yeah, for half an hour. Some Vishnu Sahasranamam, some Sri Rudram, something, morning time. When you are cooking food, you can switch on a cassette, or nowadays, yes, now you have the TVs, there's that so many ways are there. You can use when you cook food. Vishnu Sahasranamam can keep going. Your kid will be listening now and then. Instead of morning sitting and wasting your time on astrology and other things, why not you do all these things? Instead of knowing how the day is, better start the day with Vishnu Sahasranamam. There is nothing wrong. That can be started somewhere. See, suppose your boy is there, girl is there, that is there. They may hear, they may not hear. But you put it in the kitchen. They may come sometime in the kitchen. They will hear it. Repeated hearing. Suddenly he will keep saying, suddenly he will murmur, Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya, Vyasa Rupaya Vishnu. Suddenly he will start saying no. Somewhere you can kindle his interest. So repeatedly saying is going to kindle interest. Repeatedly saying is going to put it into the memory. When you are very younger, what we used to do, 1 into 1, 1 into 2, 1 into 3, don't value. We were doing all the tables. That has gone into my memory. Today also easily you, 7 plus 7, 14, you are just saying just like that means you memorized it long back. It was repeated many times. So now you have to do it. Other things. You must have, you can always have something and develop an interest. You can hear Vedas, you can put it for half an hour, Sri Rudram, very beautiful. Okay. When you cook also, no other thoughts go into it. All these, the aksharas which may emanate, good aksharas because of such activities, will go into the food. Food will be healthy. Okay. Even the negativities in the food which were there in the form of pesticide or something, our faith is, it would have gone. Our faith is, it would have mitigated the severity of it. Even an inorganic food may become organic. We don't know. That's the faith we have. Because we have offered the food to the Bhagwan. And after that we take the food, no. So it is prasadam eaten by the Bhagavan. So it should be very good. Good health. Okay. You can do some small things. Make them imbibe. For that you think how to do it. It should be very casual. Because nowadays kids, if you insist, they will not follow. You must be clever enough not to be boorish, but to be very casual in marketing your things. Then somewhere your kid will realize. They will start doing it. They will start believing. Just getting faith when things are awry is not correct. But it's a good beginning. It's a good beginning. Faith will be initially a lower level, belief. If I do this, I will get this. That is all belief. Slowly it will grow to that extent of faith, utmost faith. Whatever the Bhagavan does is for good. The faith will reach that level. Initially it will be a belief. If I do this, this will be solved. If I do this, that will be solved. Even our slokas have got Palashruti and all. Without Palashruti, nobody is going to read. So they have put one Palashruti also. Because we need, suppose some investment is done, then return on investment. That is our attitude. All business-like attitude. Okay. Yes, that is lower form. But slowly, it will rise and come to a level where it comes utmost faith. Anything our Bhagavan does is for the good, is for the wholesome good. We will look at life more holistically. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Bye.